Antman Verses, and I brought me a special guest.
What up, y'all?
How's it going?
You
So,
know,
what are we going by these days?
well, asslicious, cause I got ass for days.
Oh my god. Is this mother approved? Did we get mom approval on this beforehand?
I never get mother approval.
Right
What
on.
fun would that be?
Right, absolutely. So what's going on, guys? This is Ant-Man. You're welcome to the brand new Ant-Man Verses show from my manly man cave in the brand new studio. And took a while to get here. Got a lot of people to thank. First and foremost, my man Kyle for laying it down. He's in the middle of having a baby right now. I don't know if they've had the baby yet, but
I
pretty
don't
close.
believe so.
So him, my man Joe, who is at work right now, who's always laying it down for me and keeping things busy for me, and my man Bird, who was with me for a short period of time and has some personal things going on. So he is doing his thing right now. So I'm sure he gives all his love and all his respect, and he's going to be on here probably periodically throughout. We'll see what happens. But for the meantime, he's handling some personal things right now. But so you're gonna be hanging out. This is your first time, other than when way back when I was at the school, you sat on a mic with me for a minute,
That's right, I did. I forgot about
for a
that.
brief minute.
Very, very brief.
Yeah,
Like 5 seconds.
right. You were like in and out, man. And so thank you for enjoying the ride with me. It's been one hell of a ride, I'd say, just to get to this point, right?
It has.
You know. But ZTP Magazine, thank you guys so much, man. My man Jeremy and Ashley and Brian and everybody over there, man, at ZTPmagazine.com. Check them out. I love them so much. And my brand new sponsor, you guys check them out right here, Cold Cock Whiskey. Take your shot today, coldcockwhiskey.com. Some great stuff, man. I'm hearing some great stuff from all over the place. I've been away. I had a baby of my own. And I'm a father, and it's freaking crazy, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to have Ashlicious talking about a little bit about what it's like to be a mom and trying to handle the female aspect of things, trying to keep up with a man.
It's, yeah. I can't even. It's a whole new thing for me. I was an aunt for years, and let me tell you, being a mom is completely different. Being an aunt kind of gets you ready. You know,
Right.
you learn how to change a diaper or two, but it's just not the same.
Yeah, it's got its ups and its downs, man. And everybody that said you're going to learn one day, boy, they weren't kidding.
No,
They
they were
weren't kidding at
not.
all. Oh, man. But, so.
Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
So that is our brand new sponsor right there at Cold Cock Whiskey, and that is our man Big Rob coming in with a big voice for the voiceover. So what do you think, Ass? Great?
He's got a great voice for
Different,
it.
right? Yeah.
It makes it sound good enough. I almost want to take a shot.
A little bit of Samuel L. Jackson on it, I think, in his own way. So we're doing this brand new thing here called Antman Verses, and my brand new production company, Music Familia Productions, was able to, the people that I'm in business with are pretty awesome, and I'm pretty lucky to be able to do what I'm able to do with what I'm able to do it with. So I appreciate everybody who has had a hand in all this stuff. But first and foremost, man, you come across a story not that long ago. We were just talking a little bit about it off air. You want to talk a little bit more about that? Because it kind of seemed to really piss you off.
So there's two. I'll start with the first one that is probably the most prevalent in everybody's mind right now. So Facebook Live is a great thing. However, it's being used in ways that are just not okay. Like this whole situation with the guy posting the video of him fatally shooting someone, and not just someone, but an elderly gentleman who was out for an afternoon stroll and Facebook Living it. Like, what is that? That's not okay. And furthermore, I pulled up the article from the news page because apparently today they finally caught him.
Right.
And instead of being a man and
The
taking
neighborhood folks said it was something straight off of Cops. They said they'd never seen it before.
Looked like it on the news.
Yeah, right.
Like totally a cop scene.
Yeah.
But instead of taking responsibility and, going to jail and going to court and all of those things for what he had done, and not only that, but giving the family some answers as to why he did it, what's he do? He takes the coward's way out and takes his own life and shoots himself. So that in of itself irritates me, but then I go to the news story to bring up the facts so I don't repeat anything, and the video from Facebook is attached to this news story.
Yeah.
And
they deleted the account. According to the
they
newscast.
deleted it. Yeah. So they deleted the account from Facebook, and I was trying to find the information about how long it took them to delete it, how long it took to be reported, all of those things, because I thought that was interesting too, of how long it took. It was something like an hour after it was posted before somebody had reported it enough times for Facebook to do something about it, which is a whole nother issue in of itself.
Right.
Like somebody should be watching live feeds or several somebodies should be watching live feeds to make sure that things like this aren't being posted first and foremost.
Mark Zuckerberg, actually, they had started off their Facebook conference today with him opening up, talking about the death of the old man in Cleveland. Basically
he did offer his condolences, which is a big thing. He didn't have to do that, so props to him for that. And he did say they're working on it to figure out a way to keep this from happening in the future.
I mean, they showed footage of him at the gun range and stuff like that, and if I'm not mistaken, we kind of had a agree to disagree conversation earlier, and one of those, they showed video of him, him holding a camera up and with his Glock and doing demonstrations and stuff like that. And in one of the videos, you can hear the instructor come up to him and actually tell him, "Sir, there's no rapid fire allowed in this range." And, I think...
Which, mind you, is most ranges you go to.
Right. It's right there on the rules. That's the first thing you see when you walk in the door, I know I've never seen any place unless even outdoor ranges. I don't really see
Yeah,
too much.
I don't think they allow them at outdoor ranges
Yeah.
either.
So I'm a proud owner of an AR-47 because nobody can pronounce it right. The AR-15s, but it's not people. People kill people. Guns
Right.
don't kill people, and I think at the end of the day, as long as you're responsible, but back to the whole Facebook thing, there's a right way and a wrong way to use social media. I use social media, you use social media, we all use it every day, but not all of us film each other at the range. Not all of us go out and seek out to hurt somebody
Right.
or aim to harm somebody, and I think it's a day and age where there's a lot more than just the picture's a lot larger than just me and you, and a lot of people run around with some entitlement. You hear the big word, I. There's also no I in team, though, and it comes back to the old school mentality. Like, I think we are all instilled with the right and wrong. We all know right from wrong,
Exactly.
and it's some ways of right and wrong are twisted, and
Yeah.
and look, let's all be honest, karma's a real bitch,
Oh yeah.
at the end of the day. But you have to you make your bed, you gotta sleep in it, right?
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. And ironically enough, I paused the video with the news story, and when I paused it, it happened to be on a screenshot of a post that he made after the incident happened. And the post reads, "I just killed another, that makes 13." There's something wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. What's funny?
Even without the video being posted, that statement, that post alone, there's something wrong with.
It goes to show that, even though you take something down, it's still there.
Right.
It's still, somebody
This is
still
a completely outside sourced video provided
Right.
by another outside source.
Yeah.
And like I said, the video of him actually going up to the elderly gentleman that he killed is in this video clip. That's in this video clip. There are other things in this video clip. So yeah, Facebook took it down, but the problem is that there are other places that it's still being produced and put out there, and that's not acceptable.
Right.
Once it was reported, once it was realized what it was, it should have been taken down, and no one should have replayed it.
Right.
Period.
Right.
That's giving those people exactly what they want.
Yeah.
And furthermore, it's giving people that are of that state in mind the impression that, oh, well, they did it, so should I.
Right. Absolutely.
It'll get replayed. It'll make me famous. That's not okay.
That's true. It is true. Food for thought, right? So, with that being said, man, and everything going on, I think it's really important to go ahead. I'm going to get a brand new song on here. It's called Tower of Sorrows. And this is a brand new song right here. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go.
Love won't get you anywhere. Love won't get you anywhere.
ZTP Magazine World Premiere.
I can't see, I can't breathe. Everything's fading. I can't see, no, I can't breathe. Everything's fading.
From local to national, ZTPMag.com delivers it all. Raw, beautiful, and bold. Go to ZTPMag.com today. Check out info on some of your favorite music, tech, food, and rides.
CTP Mag has it all. I mean, seriously, where else am I going to get that kind of info? Plus, it's all free at the touch of a finger on all my devices. It's like the people working for the mag understand what their viewers want and the importance of involving them.
You heard the lady.
Get over to ZTPMag.com.
So check it out, Ass. We're going to do something brand new that we've never done before on the show. And we're going to reach out, and we're actually going to call someone here.
Aw, shit. Who we calling?
Our man Ben.
Hello?
Yo, Ben, what's up, man?
How's it going, bub?
Good, man. You are live on the Antman Verses podcast, and you are hanging out with Antman and Asslicious.
Welcome to
Hey
the
there,
show.
guys. How are you guys doing this evening?
Good, man. So you're on your way home from work, and you wanted to chime in about this conversation.
Absolutely. My whole view on the topic thus far has been this. I first saw the video about 2 days ago, and right from the get-go, I had my own suspicions of it, like whether of its authenticity, what was actually going on, the whole situation in general. Like, I think it's important for us to try to keep these sources in check when there's so much false news being prevalent, like that's so prevalent in our society these days. Like, when we see stories like this, especially in times where there's so much going on as a nation, like, we need to, like, think twice, double analyze, and not always take things at face value. And it's not always just people trying to gain notoriety or trying to become popular when they are trying to share things around. It's the whole new age of this information society. Like, we have to share what we see, and we have to double check what we see and not always take it for face value. Because now we have news outlets all over the nation pushing this story, pushing this, and we had limited sources to go off of from to the beginning.
Right.
But now, like, all we can say is what we have seen, and because people jump and want to get hooked on the story rather than really taking a second to analyze what's the whole situation,
Right.
and not having a whole lot of facts to go off of in the first place causes a lot of it leaves a lot of gray area where you can't always believe everything you see and read
Right.
at the time that you see it. And the inconsistencies that I see in the video myself, like, I'm curious, this guy was clearly supposed to be like 6 foot, 6'2" and 3, almost 350 pounds, but somehow, for some reason, he decides to do a full 360 as soon as he takes the shot. And then all of a sudden, when he's shooting them from the left-hand side, the guy is falling to the left when any physics will tell, like, knowing anything about physics will tell you he should have fallen the opposite direction. That plus a plethora of other inconsistencies and different theories I've seen just makes me more curious and more cautious about accepting it as absolute fact. And it's not that I don't like. I've been trying to share it, not so much this is for sure a hoax or this is for sure not necessarily how it is, but at least we should be not be afraid to analyze and second guess and have discussion over what we see and what is actually or could be happening. I mean, and then today, okay, So he's going through a McDonald's, and he recognizes a McDonald's in Pennsylvania, and they hold him up over some French fries, and apparently then the police find him. We've seen no body cam footage. We've seen no body. We've seen no true evidence that was even caught or killed. So what leads us to just believe that
I doubt very
right
highly
up
that
for
they.
face value because that's what it's told.
I doubt very highly they wedged a broomstick in the seat and the gas pedal of that Fusion and just sent it down the street and then pretended they blocked it and all that. I mean, I don't know. Like,
No, but
I get his
get
point,
where you're
but I
coming
get his
from, Ben.
point.
It
Yeah.
does, absolutely.
You're right.
And I'll be honest, I had no desire to watch the actual Facebook video. I know that they played it on some of the news channels and whatnot. I actually didn't watch it. I've only heard about and seen the footage of, the aftermath of.
Right.
And so I definitely agree with what you're saying, though. If there's some inconsistencies and things like that in the video itself, then why aren't we questioning that? Or why are we, and furthermore, it's that whole things are blown out of proportion quite frequently in the media.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, what gets blown out of proportion is better news, and that's why it happens. So even though the truth might be very subtle and comparison, nobody cares because the truth is less interesting than the fabrications they've put out in the news. And that's what's really the problem, is people want that fabrication because it's more interesting, whereas the truth is,
I mean, look at that. You look at the kid in school. There was always that kid in school who was like, always that one story is better than your story.
gotta one up you. Yeah, it's the same principle.
But well, Ben, man, thank you so much for calling in, dude, and being a part of the show. We appreciate you, man. I know you're on your way home from work. Looks like I lost him. Yep, I lost him. All right. Well,
Nonetheless, Ben,
thank you so
valid
much,
points.
man. Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that side of things to light.
Absolutely.
Because you don't always think about that.
Yeah, that was definitely a valid point, man. And with that said, I'm gonna get some brand new music here, and I don't know. What are you feeling? I got some Jasmine Kane. Got some brand new Jasmine Kane. I figured maybe
Haven't
you
heard
might-
her in a while.
Yeah. And I got some brand new stuff right here called White Noise. This is off her brand new album, White Noise. And I hope you guys enjoy it, man. I really enjoy it. It's some great stuff. She's going to be here in Columbus real soon. You're not
Is
pregnant
she?
anymore, Assy, so you can be able to go.
Oh, we're going.
All
We're
right,
going.
All right. White Noise, here we go. Jasmine Kane, shout out, girl. You are awesome. One of the most badass female bass players I've ever met in my life.
Easily. And she's beautiful.
You heard it right there. She's beautiful.
Feels to be completely drowned.
American herbal flavored whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock, American herbal flavored whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock, American herbal flavored whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
From local to national, ZTPMag.com delivers it all. Raw, beautiful, and bold. Go to ZTPMag.com today. Check out info on some of your favorite music, tech, food, and rides.
CTP Mag has it all. I mean, seriously, where else am I going to get that kind of info? Plus, it's all free at the touch of a finger on all my devices. It's like the people working for the mag understand what their viewers want and the importance of involving them.
You heard the lady.
Get over to ZTPMag.com.
Some brand new stuff right here from Freak About.
I wanna go, I wanna know what happens when the lights leave the road. Nobody feels, nobody realizes that there's more to this show. And I don't wanna settle, I'm not gonna settle on being comfortable. This town is full of dreamers, safe and sheltered dreamers. They got nothing left to show, but I'm holding on to what I've got my sights set on. When my bones start shaking and my heart's not making any sense, I'll grab hold of you. When my mind's exploring but my brain is destroying every thought, I'll remember you. And I'll hold on. I'll hold on. I'm getting old, but I'm not growing tired. I'm ready to make my move. There's no one to blame, I just never felt the same. I'm so sorry. I'm ready for something new. And I don't wanna say this, but I've gotta say this. I'm not comfortable, 'cause I'm just a dreamer, a hopeful, hungry dreamer, and I won't stop till I'm full. But I'm holding on to what I've got my sights set on. When my bones start shaking and my heart's not making any sense, I'll grab hold of you. When my mind's exploring but my brain is destroying every thought, I'll remember you.
Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
ZTP Magazine World Premiere.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
ZTPmagazine.com brings you a superhero? Not that Ant-Man, this Ant-Man.
Hey, what's going on? It's Antman from ZTP Mag.
And this is Antman Verses.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
I'm a rockin' and I'm a rollin'. Antman Verse is all about giving you the story the right way, up close and personal, bringing you all the information about his music familia. Antman Verse not only gives you insight on the artist, but the life and the strive to become the artist they become. Antman Verse.
Here you guys go. It's a brand new Grindhouse.
ZTP Magazine World Premiere.
There you go. It's a brand new Grindhouse. It goes now.
The devil that you know, take them the one you don't let him see your sleep. Cover's easy to read, shines in the light.
about some brand new Dread Engine right here? Coward. Shout out to Sam Stockdale and the boys from Dread Engine. Let's get it.
Don't make me as a coward, so
So that was Dread Engine with Coward, brand new stuff of their brand new album that they just had an awesome CD release party for at the Outer Seville, and they brought the damn house down as always. Shout out to Sam Stockdale. We were trying to get him on the phone, but he's a busy guy, so didn't expect too much. You know, he is crazy busy with the band and all that fun jazz. So today, because I'm a fat bastard, you always tell me that.
You are.
You tell me I'm a fat
You're like the
kid.
fattest skinny guy I know.
Man, I love food, dude. Like,
It makes me sick. Like, I look at a cheeseburger and it gave 5 pounds in my ass.
you know, I absolutely love the whole, you know, being able to eat and not gain anything. But you know what? I'm getting older. My metabolism
It's gonna catch up to you. You're gonna
probably
wake up one day
I'm
and you're
be
gonna
an
have
old-
a beer gut and be
I don't
like,
even
what the
have
hell?
a beer gut. Like, I don't drink beer. That's the problem. Like, I'm just gonna be an old fat bald man. I might as well work
Chocolate
at
milk
Walmart.
gut.
I might as well be right. Chocolate milk gut. Yeah, right. I might as well work at Walmart. Damn. No, but so the local cantina, man, is a local fine establishment here in Columbus, Ohio. And you guys, all you need to do is Google local cantina. Boom, on High Street. It is phenomenal, man. I'm telling you, Taco Tuesdays is no effing joke, bro.
$2 a taco, unless you get that like crazy big one, and then it's $3 because it's got like everything on it.
Yeah, that I
It was too much. I couldn't get it.
no way. Like, it's folded over twice with some
Double
other topping-
stuffed,
double
stuck
stuffed.
together with
Yeah,
guacamole.
what?
It's ridiculous.
It's like the guac is the paste to hold the concrete. It's like the concrete, you know, in
Yes.
between the fold to hold everything together. It's the only thing that's thick enough on the planet you can consume, and it won't rip out your insides when you shit it out the next day. No, but, like, seriously, though, man, the local cantina do Taco Tuesday, man. Shout out to them. They are awesome local establishment. We are all about local businesses here. That is the big picture here. This isn't just about national this, national that, you know. Like, we're taking it back to the streets, giving it back to the people, because that's exactly what the people deserve. I'm telling you, you, the people, deserve music and deserve no bullshit, no drama, and that's it. You guys work really hard to get where you are and do what you do, so why beat around the bush, right?
right?
So, with that being said, me being a fat kid, Taco Tuesday, local cantina, ordered tacos. I ordered one. I ordered a brisket one. I wanted to go off the fence, but I didn't want to go so far off the fence. So I did 3 tacos because I didn't want to be rolled out of the joint. And I did 3 tacos. The one, I did the barbecue beef brisket, which was banging. It has like a jalapeno slaw. Well, you know, that one, well, that was good, you know. And then I went traditional with the other 2. I went chicken and steak. You know, I couldn't complain. I mean, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
see, I had to go all out. I had never been there before, so I was like, well, if I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna try it right. So
Right.
I got 4, because I'm technically kind of still eating for 2. I mean, I
And I'm the fat kid.
you know, I gotta eat enough to be able to make the food for her still.
Oh,
so
well,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
so technically, I'm still eating for 2. That's how I justify it, at least. And I got a asparagus and mushroom. Now, I know a lot of people don't like asparagus, but I personally do. I think it's good. It's got to be cooked right, though. And I'm thinking, this thing's not going to be that hot. Well, our buddy Joe got one, too. And it was kind of ridiculous because we were both dying over this thing by the end of it. And it was like we both ate the hottest part at the same time. So we're both crying at the table, like looking for water, everything.
Me and Joe's dude was sitting there like, I don't know what's wrong with these assholes. We don't know what's wrong with these assholes. And Joe, Joe, the awesome dude that he is, man, he's like, man, I think we both ate the same end from the same taco. Like, I think we picked up the same end. And Joe's friend immediately looks across the table at me, dude, like immediately, like boom, looks at me, and he's like, they ate from the same end. That's hilarious. And I was like, and we had a moment. I don't even know that guy. We had a moment. I was like, the 4 of us right there at the local cantina today had a moment. It was pretty awesome. But So Monty chimes in to the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go check out Lincoln County Metalheads page. All right, give them a like. They have a lot of live recorded videos of the new Dread Engine songs that they've been performing live at the Alrosa. If you didn't get a chance to get out to the Alrosa, that's your best opportunity probably, because I know those guys get up in your face. So I know their videos are pretty hot, pretty amazing. And so I just got a text from Sam Stockdale. I'm gonna try to get Sam Stockdale on the phone and see if what he's got going on, and see if he can fill us in a little bit more. But he was like, when you want to do it? I was like, now. He's like, oh. So we'll see if Sam gets back to me right now. So, but Monty chimed in the chat room there. Cheeseburger ass. Yeah, that's pretty much, really. That's pretty much sums it up, man. Like, through a screen, like. But I mean, have you ever gotten something so hot you had to sign a waiver for it? Like, I know your friends go out, and you see your friends, they're like, oh, dude, I got this hot stuff. Like, my man, shout out to Dave Sheets, man. That moffo's crazy. Yeah. Like, he does a bunch of funny stuff, man. That's for sure. But one thing this man is known for, and that's hot sauce. He knows his hot stuff. And this sauce that's at the local cantina, they said they used to have jalapeno poppers. Is that what she said?
Habanero poppers.
Habanero poppers.
They're like jalapeno poppers, but with habanero.
Wow.
I totally want to try them.
I don't want to die. I'm a little guy. Where's all that heat gonna go? I only got a couple orifices for that heat to go, bro. Oh man. No problem, Monty. Monty says, thanks for the plug. Means a lot to me and Roy. Man, you and Roy are freaking awesome, dude. And you guys, we got a spot for your asses on the couch. Here, just because I can do it, because I have the power of video to do so. Right there. Boom. Couch. Microphones. We can do it. We can do this. We can do it. But the big thing about it, man, honestly, is about paying it forward. And, this whole conversation and the whole roundabout thing is really to talk about what, ass?
Some amazing stuff from an amazing guy who knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, it's something that we've all talked a lot about, man. And I don't know who all out there is familiar with CBD and what it can do for the healing side of things. And I happen to actually have a brochure here, CBD 101 brochure. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what CBD is, real quick, just to break it down, CBD is a promising psychocannabinoid found in agricultural hemp. It's been recognized for its benefits on human and animal health and is capable of affecting nearly every biological process. So CBD is non-psychotoxic, which means it's no result in feelings of euphoria. So none of that high feeling craziness. When you smoke weed, you get all that high craziness. There's none of this with that. All right. And it's perfectly legal. When everybody's like, wait, you said weed. You can't say that. No. You don't understand. Like, yes, it comes from a plant. No, it is not THC. So that way you guys understand. What the goal is, it's a balance. You guys have to understand that. And it was discovered in 92, and researchers have been investigating the existence of a central regulatory system called the endocannabinoid system. So that's ECS. My man Joe would be proud of me probably right now. Pat me on the head and be like, bro, you did it. You said a big word. Like, because, I mean, he uses them like chocolate pudding. Like, I mean, he's a pro, dude. Like, he knows
what he's talking about.
Yeah. And
he could give you the most basic answer for someone who's never heard of it before to the most in-depth answer for someone who understands at least a little bit to a lot about it.
Right. And, you guys make sure, seriously, man, CBD is no joke. It is healing. It helps. Myself, I have chronic regional pain syndrome, and I use CBD to help heal myself. And it is one thing to... Now, let me be clear. This doesn't take the pain away. okay, this makes it manageable. You really have to understand that. A lot of people get the confusion that they're like, well, it's not a pain med, and they're like, well, it doesn't take it away. I'm like, no,
It's not supposed to.
No.
It's purely used to help your body start to regulate the way it's supposed to, so that you can manage the pain that you have. It's not a cure-all. It's not a magic pill or anything like that. It's a way to help your body do what it's supposed to do naturally so that you feel better in the end.
And a lot of people get confused. They get wrapped up in the whole THC, this, that, the other. Like, is it going to harm me? And no, it doesn't. There's a lot of lotions and potions and tinctures and all kinds of things that you can try with all different milligrams. Did you know that little kids use it for seizures, to reduce seizures?
They do.
And I found in my research, before I started using CBD for my disability and for what I have going on, I was dealing with a lot of pain every day. I couldn't get up. I couldn't do things, and I understand, a lot of people are out there with back pain, back injuries, herniated discs, this, that, arthritis. A to Z, we all got something. That's what my grandfather said before, God rest his soul, before he left us. He said, everybody's got something. Everybody's got a story to tell. Doesn't matter. And my man Joe is really good about honing in what you need and giving you not only what you need, but what you didn't even think you were missing. And I think only the people that have been in that situation truly understand what I'm saying, to be able to be given back the ability to get up and do something.
It's true.
So you had an experience, Ass. What was your experience hanging out with Joe, checking it out for the first time?
Joe, sorry everyone. Joe is an amazing guy. He definitely knows what he's talking about. As a mother, the joys of breastfeeding and pumping, more particularly, are wonderful, but at the same time, they do take a toll on your body. So I am all about the natural, all about the, pure, not going to harm me, not going to harm my baby, not going to be extra
the
stuff I don't need.
Side of things.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So a lot of the nipple creams, lotions, etc. that they have to help you with the ailments of pumping are not. So I've been looking, and I looked online some, and I couldn't find anything. But another thing that comes with it is also some breast pain. That's how it goes. So I wanted something that would also help with the pain. So Joe directed me to this stuff, and I'm short, so help me out.
Oh, yeah,
here.
you're good.
So this stuff is basically just a spray lotion, but it's amazing. It has moisturizer, and it helps with diaper rash. It's got multiple uses, but it's definitely solved the problem for me. I don't have any of the discomfort that I had when I first started pumping, and I've been pumping for about a week now. And this is the first time that I'm not in pain from pumping.
So what's it like being a new mom since I have you here?
Wow.
Because we've been friends for a lot of years, and to go through what you've went through in the last 2 years, say 5 years, if you were to do a 5-year plan on that assy ass of yours, then you're looking at quite a bit of change.
Yeah, there's been a lot of change. Anybody that's known me any length of time knows that I used to swear up and down by every hair on my head that I would never get married and never had a kid.
Your husband's an asshole, by the way.
I know. What the hell was I thinking?
I'm gonna beat his ass whenever I see him.
But I swore it up and down, and now look at me. Now I'm not only a mother, but in another couple of months here, I will be married for a year. And I'm, and yet somehow I'm so happy it makes people want to puke.
Right, exactly.
How about that?
I hear that a lot.
How about that? But, it's interesting being a new mother, I guess is the way I'd put it. And I know my situation is somewhat different than what most mothers get to experience. So I think that actually is what's most interesting about it. Having a child that's premature is definitely eye-opening in a lot of ways.
Absolutely.
And, especially having a child that's 3 months premature.
Right.
That's a long time of being in the hospital and a long time of some special care.
You were in you were in for a straight month.
Yeah.
And
Couple days short of a month.
Your husband hung out with you for the whole time. He rode that hard stick with you the whole way. Pretty awesome. That doesn't happen too many days in a row. From what I understand, in 2017, it's a few and far between situation. But kudos to you though for mainly sticking it out. A lot of ladies can't stick out a couple days, let alone a month straight. So for real, something to be proud of.
It was hard. The hardest part was the food, because let me tell you, the menu they give you as a patient sucks.
You had mentioned that that they refer to the food as food from the basement. They actually
so
separate the food.
If you go to the cafeteria and order from like the grill or somewhere in there, the cooks there, and even some of the hospital staff, they refer to the patient menus as the basement food. Yeah. Which, I don't know. I mean, me personally, in terms of food, that just sounds bad.
Right.
The basement food. Like, basements have morgues.
Right.
Come on now. So wait, what? Does it pass by the morgue before it comes
Right.
up? I don't know.
Those are Tim fries today. So, actually, we're talking about the CBD and stuff like that. We kind of got sidetracked a little bit just because it's fun to do and fun to go on tangent. But in all seriousness, though, for real, this stuff is proven to be THC free. It's right on the label. Terra Soil Farm is the company that puts this stuff out. It's 100% organic. It's called Hemp Ease. And it's a spray. And for babies and me, hemp root therapy, herbal hand and body moisturizing spray. Gentle, lightly scented, absorbs easily. All right. And it's a creamy herbal spray that brings relief for pain, swelling, and discomfort from diaper rash, eczema, sore nipples, cracked skin, itching, sore muscles, insect bites, bruising, and much more. So I've even went ahead and purchased a couple of the balms, a couple of the other things, and Joe's even got me hooked on a few other things. But I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is a real deal. Like, this is something that you guys really need to check out, man. And if you guys are in the YouTube channel right now, you guys look over to my sponsors. I'm getting ready to switch over here, check out my sponsors. Columbus Botanical Depot, man, check them out. 614-407-4420. CBD Hemp Life. Excuse me, so rude. Sponsor is making me drunk. Here we go. Columbus Botanical Depot, 614-407-4420. www.cbdhemphealth.com. Check him out for sure. My man Joe over there, awesome. And my man Monty, he has sore nipples, but that's a whole nother story. So with that being said, we're going to get some brand new music so that Monty can get his nipples looked at. And I don't know. What are you in the mood for? Pick a genre, ass. What do you want to hear? Genre. Alternative, country, dance, easy listening. What do you want to listen to?
Let's go with some easy listening.
Easy listening it is. Here we go. Brand new stuff right here. And this is from Savannah Song. And this is a brand new... Actually, this group, this whole album is from Savannah artists in Savannah, Georgia, all the way down south. So you're going to hear some brand new stuff here. So right here. So this one's called She's My Girl. All right? Brand new stuff.
Man, what a treat to share this stage with such amazing songs.
These are live performances, by the way, so you guys can get down with that. I got two words for you. Just kidding.
Just wrote not too long ago. We moved to Savannah from Middle Tennessee, going on 2 years, and no place really feels like home until I write a song about it. So I wrote a tune about Savannah, and I think you can probably relate to some of this. It's called She's My Girl. Okeechee River on a Friday night, I hear the crickets and critters making music in the moonlight. Bamboo pole with a fish on the line. That low country boy wanna taste just fine. Don't you wish you could? Around here we got it good. City market down a River Street walk is where they're picking and grinning and they party after dark. Relaxing in the shade out at Forsyth Park under a live oak tree with the Spanish moss. Don't you wish you could? Down here we got it good. I've been up north, y'all, out to California. She's like nothing in this world. Savannah, she's my girl. Savannah, she's my girl. Alright, y'all. Atop the island with my feet in the sand, I'm working on a buzz and getting a tan. My folks come here from across this land, splashing in the water, drinking beer from a can. Don't you wish you could? You know we got it good. I've been up north, y'all, out to California. She's like nothing in this world. Savannah, she's my girl. Savannah, she's my girl. Talking about my girl. Talking about my girl, yeah. I should have threw a line about Johnny Harris in there. I just thought about that.
Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
From local to national, ZTPMag.com delivers it all. Raw, beautiful, and bold. Go to ZTPMag.com today. Check out info on some of your favorite music, tech, food, and rides.
CTP Mag has it all. I mean, seriously, where else am I going to get that kind of info? Plus, it's all free at the touch of a finger on all my devices. It's like the people working for the mag understand what their viewers want and the importance of involving them.
You heard the lady.
Get over to ZTPMag.com.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Antman Verses show. Brand new stuff. Brand new feel. Brand new show. Fun stuff. You having fun there, Assalicious?
I am. You just love saying it, don't you?
I do. I think it's quite comical. I do. But we're getting through it, man. We're getting through it. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to reach out to one of my really good friends. We're going to get Sam Stockdale on the phone from Dread Engine. We're going to see what this old crazy ginger's doing. You know what would be really interesting is if while I was doing this, I was reading out the phone numbers as I was doing it. No, that wouldn't be interesting at all. That would be quite horrendous. That would be quite horrendous. That would be quite horrendous.
Hello.
My man Sam Stockdale of Dread Engine. How are you, good sir?
I'm doing well, Antman. What's up, dude?
Nada, man. I am calling you from my studio line in my brand new studio on my brand new opening night here. My first night back since having a baby and having a bunch of craziness. And you were the first man I thought
Nice,
of.
that's amazing. Well, I appreciate that, dude. I'm glad to see your family, in health. I know it's been a really big struggle for you for a while now.
Oh, well, one day at a time, right, brother? And if anything, Dread Engine's taught me, man, you power on, kick ass, take names later, right?
Yeah, I recently had my own faltering with dealing with too much at once, but yes, that is the end result you want to get to. Is life is hard, but you got to choose to be harder.
Absolutely, sir. And, you got a brand new album out, man, and I thought with my opening night, and I missed the show due to the health issues that I was having, was unable to make the show. I heard it was a killer show, and I watched all the video that I could possibly watch from everybody's feed, and I'm so happy for you, my man. Like, you guys have worked so hard, and the album art and the recording, it's all fabulous, man. Great job.
So thank you. I think that the thing that we try to stick to in any of the promotion of the record is we really just wanted to make something that people would want to keep in their CD player. The show's success really has far less to do with the record and far, far more to do with the human beings that made up the event. Not only, of course, my bandmates, I can't say enough about all of the different sacrifices, all of the different strengths that they brought to the table. But specifically for the show, I just really have to point out that it would not have been what it was without all the bands that were there, including the bands that didn't even perform that still came to support patrons, the fans, the friends, the supporters, the loved ones. That's truly the definition of many parts, one engine, is what you saw. Yeah, or if you were there or saw videos, but that's what that was.
Right. How where did the art for the album come from? Where did you guys pick up that idea from?
Well, that's a really interesting question. We struggled a lot with what we wanted to do. We even had big aspirations for like a photo op, and I won't get into those details, but we were blessed, to say the least, I think, of having a friend named Tommy Crane, who primarily is friends first through Rick Kircher, and he had done some art just independently, and as a secondary resource, Rick had gone to him and he just threw some loose concepts in this guy's ear, honestly. A couple of song titles, a couple of lyrics, to give him a feel of what we were kind of going for conceptually. And the little secrets and the little hints that are in this artwork are just magnificent. So it's Tommy Crane, Crane, and you can see, I think, a lot of his art on Facebook, but he's a local person here in Ohio that did that art. And I have to add this, as far as as far as the official album cover goes, what you're seeing on that album cover, the drawing is Tommy Crane, but have to give a shout out to Billy T. Hayward. He has been with us from the beginning. He's our web admin, builds the website, maintains the website, and has done virtually all of the graphic art, including bringing the logo to life, taking my original design and making what it is today.
The idea of a ginger. No. No, but you know, man, you guys, like, who would have thought that metal and the way, I mean, words can't describe it, man. The way you guys take metal and then add the keyboards and add the sounds and add the it's a metal opera, if you will. Like, it's fucking amazing. You know, like, I've never, like, we've hung out, and all the times that we've hung out, every time I see you guys perform, I don't know what I never come up and hang out with you after the show, because I never know what to fucking say after the show. It's so awesome. I'm like, I don't know what to, I mean, I just, all right, cool, I'm gonna go change my pants. Like, all right, cool. Like, you know, it's a great experience. You guys bring a great energy to the stage, man, and I wish and hope that more bands get the clue and pick it up like you guys have, because, man, to see the Alrosa alive like you guys had it is just, oh, goosebumps, bro, goosebumps. You know, like, I get the hair on the back of my neck right now just talking about it. Like,
well, again, I mean, you're too kind, and trust me, your words mean everything to all of us in Dread Engine. But and I accept the compliment, I do. But I again have to say that most certainly there are bands picking it up, and honestly, there were bands who were carrying the torch before us, for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
yep.
I think that we're just, you know, we're playing our part. You know, again, I hate to be corny and go back to the same concepts, but all of those pieces have to be working together, and each piece is shaped differently, does different things. I made a video, I think it was the Monday after the show, so 2 days after the show, I made a live video, like I always do, big surprise, right? For my haters out there. But I made a video that was entitled Encouragement. And I basically said the same thing I am today, that the show was a success because of the bands involved. I mean, geez, man, like, having the opportunity to sing with Scars Like Mine and all the other singers from the other bands, that plus all of us together at the end of Dread Engine set, and I suppose I'll even add me face planting on the stage and ripping Roman's from 8 Pound Pressure's guitar cord out of his pedal, I think, like totally fucking up a guitar cable. But there was a huge show of camaraderie, brotherhood, togetherness, union. And I can't say enough, I really can't say enough that with the bad stuff that is going on in our world, there's never, ever, ever been a better time than to focus on unity and working together.
Absolutely.
And if music can be a hub for that, if heavy metal can be a hub for people to be able to say, I want to make this show great, I'm going to put aside any petty difference I may have with someone I'm working with, and I'll forgive, dumb shit, so that the greater purpose can be achieved. And that's what all of the amazing people involved on April 8th did.
It was truly, one of the first cameras that I saw footage from, and I have to say it, like, I love saying his name, and I'm sure he loves hearing his name as much as I love saying it. But John Payne,
I can't wait to.
John Payne, you know, like out there with his
Oh, yeah.
camera, like over above, under, side to side, like doesn't matter, under a woman's skirt, like whatever, he'll get her done, like it don't matter. And
This is very true.
I saw some of his footage and I was like, man. And then I started seeing everybody woke up from their hangover, was like, oh dude, I got video to post, and like started all of a sudden it was like seriously everybody's feeds at once. I was like, oh, this is like I was there. All right, like seven, 8 different feeds. I was like, yes. And was I mistaken, or did I see 3 or 4 drum kits at once?
And that's not 3 or 4. Absolutely. Again, and a lot of this specifically comes from Jay, our drummer, who handles the booking and the event planning. He is the one that specifically organized all of these things like dual drum risers. Now, again, Jay organized it, but it was Joe Bob's drum riser, I do believe, from Scars Like Mine. So you see what I'm saying? You pull from all these resources. But yes, the 2 drum risers, 2 drum kits, and at the end of our set when we did Coward, it was the only song off the EP we did. Everything else was off the new record, Deception by Design. But Mr. Brian Kuhn, our dear friend and partner in crime, I mean, that motherfucker is not only a wicked drummer for a wicked band, some of our best friends, 8 Pound Pressure, that we're going on tour with, by the way, in the New England area, and also going to hook up with a dope-ass band called On Your Deathbed. James Healy,
yeah,
Jay's dude from Boston. It's just so... I get distracted. But Brian Kuhn from 8 Pound Pressure was on the kit because at the end of summer blast or blowout or whatever that we did at Muddy Creek with the dunk tank, when I talked all that shit, Brian played drums during Coward, and I actually stepped off the stage, and Luke Porter from In Service of Serpents now got his own project rocking, which is awesome. He was doing vocals, and Matt Iden was doing bass. So we like to, obviously we love, being front and center on the stage and getting the love, but we also like to share the love. So it was not really out of our character, I think it's fair to say, that we pulled people on the stage. But the dual drum kit thing, and a super great idea.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, no negativity whatsoever. I was kind of like, oh.
Yeah, man. And forgive me, but I just thought of something. I probably because I just got carried away talking about other dumb shit. But when I earlier mentioned the video that I said called Encouragement, specifically what I really wanted to say is that April 8th can be replicated quite easily.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Any other hosted bands around here can do the same thing. And I mean, look at Grindhouse's CD release party. That was a massive fucking success as well. Like, we can't forget some of these other great shows that have been part of building the scene. I just think that ours was just fresh on everyone's mind because it was right there in front of them. But there's going to be more.
Right.
And I'm really excited to see what the other bands are going to do with their releases, with their projects, because I have no doubt that the biggest local show of this year has yet to happen. I'm confident in that.
What shows do you have coming up next, my man? Because I know you got a lot on the plate. So, like, what's the next shows that you're going to be playing at, and what are some locations they can find your music and find you guys on social media?
Oh, dude, I'm partially super unprepared for this question because I'm so off of the show schedule. But I do know this for sure. I definitely want to at least plug this. uh, Muddy Creek Saloon.
Yep.
Um,
Sam Levy.
April
Sam
29th.
and Amy. Yep.
Sam fucking Levy. You know, got to give huge shout out and love to that man. Without a question, for those of you that know the local music scene around here, you know who he is, what he's done. But specifically from Dread Engine to Sam Levy and the Levy family, like everybody that's, you know, part of the operation, he's been super good to us. He's been super good to all the bands that we've worked with, and I don't think I know anybody that can say anything bad about the guy. We're going to be there April 29th. We've got The Last Rise, This Divine Tragedy, and Citizens Brigade. And obviously, I think everybody has seen us play with The Last Rise and This Divine Tragedy a lot because they're the shit.
Shout out
So,
to Jonathan, by the way, of course, from This Divine Tragedy as well.
What's that? I'm sorry?
I said shout out to Jonathan Warner as well, by the way, from This Divine Tragedy as well.
Oh, yeah. Warner is the man. He's run sound for us several times, too. But Citizens Brigade, man, this band is good.
Yeah, those guys are off the chain. I love those guys. They always leave it on the stage. You know, when they're done, they walk off the stage. You know, and they leave it all there. And you know, these days, man, it's so important because of social media and all of that. You have to find something more interesting to talk about on Monday, you know, because too many people already seen the video, already seen whatever. So you got to find your own unique way to make your impact. And I think, you know, Citizens Brigade is a good example. You know, This Divine Tragedy, yourselves, Grindhouse, 8 Pound Pressure. You know, I think all you guys, man, and Boba Flex, man, just released their new album. You know, those guys. I mean, they're just name after name, you know, of locals. And I think you're right, man. You and a number of other people said it right on social media. You know, there is a scene there. You just need to open your eyes.
Absolutely. I mean, Boba Flex, of course, is just light years ahead of us. But coming from a local region, and obviously, you know, that's a huge, huge pride thing for us here, right? But it's absolutely a thriving scene. It's absolutely a thriving scene, and I think that it's, you know, it's okay if you kind of still feel resentment about the scene because, I mean, there was a dip for whatever reason. We all know that. Everyone tells me about how amazing the 2000s were, and I know they were. You know, Noise Auction, right? Mr. Tom Klein.
Yeah.
Oh, we know the history. You know, what do you think is one of the main reasons why we record and rehearse directly in the same location where Tom Klein does? We're on, you know, we're separate entities, but being under that guy's wing, getting his advice, getting his perspective has been invaluable. But that's the time, that's the era that everyone remembers being super hot outside of when Boba Flex obviously dominated, right? But for whatever reason, people remember a decline since we have no more climb.
Right.
Oh shit! I just laughed at my own joke that's so bad, but I thought it was funny as hell.
Oh
but
boy.
The point is that I think we just all need to be excited about it again.
Right.
Like genuinely excited about the local scene.
Yeah, I can dig it, man. I can get on that page, definitely. And I wanted to definitely thank you, man, you and the band for doing what you guys do as artists and musicians, first and foremost. You guys are inspiring. I've told you guys before. My man Monty, as we're on the phone right now, my man Monty is actually in the YouTube room chatting with us simultaneously. And so,
hell yeah, Monty.
so he is talking about the Lincoln County Metalheads has 2-day event at Muddy Creek on June 16th and 17th called Metalheads Fest. And you can find all the tickets on their Facebook page. But he told me to tell you what's up. So everybody is chatting and hanging out, man. And thank you so much, Sam, for taking time out of your busy ass schedule, man. Like, me and you need to catch up, man. I gotta get your ass on my couch. and
Yeah, dude. I absolutely need to get out there and pay you a visit.
So, but stay true, man. Keep doing you, man. I love your posts. I love story time. I miss story time. I know you're taking a break from social media right now and just handling band stuff, so I can dig it. I respect that, but I miss story time, just for the record.
It's all right. I think I can pretty much eat my words. I don't think I've really taken a break from social media, so I've pretty much got to eat shit on that one. But I appreciate it, man, and not a problem. Thank you for having me. Thank you for talking about Dread Engine. We're all very honored for that.
Oh, man,
and,
I've been playing you guys' music
anytime.
on my show tonight. I played Coward tonight, and I played a song earlier in the show as well. So I've been playing your guys' in rotation, and you guys are going to be definitely, as soon as I can get enough spot to house all your guys' craziness, I will have all of you come in. So I just gotta figure out a wild animal tamer to keep you guys in check.
Well, that's good, man. If you talk to Hales from the Blitz, I think she'll attest that we're not too bad in a group. So you just let us know what works best for you, man, and we'd be honored to come out there.
Word, man. I love you guys so much, man. Thank you for doing what you guys do again, and we will talk to you guys soon, man.
Not a problem, brother. Much love, man.
All right, later, Sam. All right, guys. So, Ass, what do you think? That was Sam from Dread Engine. I know you've heard their music a little bit. And
I've never actually seen them live. That's one thing I haven't. I have heard their music. I do like them. Sam seems like a pretty cool dude.
He's one of the craziest gingers I know, next to Dave Sheets. And he's pretty crazy.
That's pretty crazy then,
That is
because
pretty
Dave's like, whoo.
We got a couple more songs. A couple more minutes, actually. We got like 5 more minutes or so. Time kind of flies. What's up?
We forgot about Trump.
Oh,
I mean, that's not surprising. It is
no,
Trump.
Yeah. You wanna.
So, yeah. So I have to say, I think it's very
You're gonna
ironic.
get Monty all fired up. You know that, right?
All right. So let me just be clear. I'm not a Trump fan. I've never been a Trump fan. He's kind of always annoyed me, honestly. And I think it's ironic because he has this whole buy American, hire American executive order that he is putting into place, right? And, like, that's great. I'm all for buying American and hiring American. But I think it's ironic because last time I checked, not only him, but his daughter Ivanka both have outsourced products. So you might want to fix that in your own companies first, and then the order would be legitimate to sign. Just saying.
How many things do you think that he outsources?
I mean, I would say the only thing he doesn't is that toupee.
And the shoes he wears.
And the shoes, yeah, yeah.
He probably owns the shop that the kids are in. He probably visits them more than he visits his. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna get onto this real quick. We're gonna get some brand new music here, and let's see what we're gonna play. You know what? I got something special for you guys. Something really old school. How about some Social 66? We're going way back. This is old school, man. For those of you guys who don't know, you guys are about to know. How about some Social 66? And then when we come back, we're going to do things you didn't know before we close the show. Usually I do Douchebag Criminals. We'll do that next show, next Tuesday. But things you didn't know, couple minutes. Let's go. You like my riding off into battle music? Yeah. So it's about the end of the show. Assy-licious. How are we gonna do this? Is it assy-licious or assalicious?
Assalicious.
Alright, so we're closing the part of the show. Getting ready to get out of here. Riding off into the sunset music. I kind of love it. Kind of nice, right?
It is very riding off into the sunset.
Yeah, right? I'm riding off into the battle. You must... You must be one with the Schwartz, you must. So, first and foremost, man, I want to give a shout out to ZTP Magazine, Jeremy D. Moore, Brian Kuhn, and Ashley Davidson, everybody over there. Raw Designs, my man Ryan Woods. I want to give a shout out to you for doing all my graphic design work, man. Raw Designs, designsbyraw.com. Ryan Woods, 614-4... What is that? 425-7901. Make sure you get a hold of him. Great guy, definitely. And my man Joe, Columbus Botanical Depot, 614-407-4420, cbdhemphealth.com for that website. It's a natural alternative, man. I don't know what else to say. When you go ahead and you get a hold of Joe, if you guys contact Joe within, I don't know, X amount of time of hearing this, you let him know that Antman sent you, and he'll take care of you. And when you contact him, he'll know exactly what to do. So just let him know Antman sent you from the podcast. You're checking out Antman Verses podcast, and you heard about him, and you want more information. Assalicious.
Yes.
You're about ready to get out of here for your first show. Did you have fun?
I did.
Are you going to be back again?
I think I probably will.
You think so? Alright, cool. Well, I know Monty likes you anyway. He was chatting you up in there for a while.
Yep.
So we'll see. But next Tuesday, guys, same channel, same everything. YouTube, SoundCloud, AntmanVS.com, Facebook.com/AntmanVS, my SoundCloud, Antman Verses, lots of stuff. Yay! And we are out the door, guys. Have a great weekend.
Later, y'all.
Things you didn't know, by the way, during 2002, UK rock band Muse took legal action against Celine Dion after she announced her forthcoming Las Vegas show would be called Muse. Singer Matt Bellamy from the band said, and I quote, "We don't want anyone to think we're Celine Dion's backing band." Boom. Think about that for a second. Have a great one, and we will talk to you guys real soon, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, next week. See ya.